I'm gonna race speed. Yep, I said I'm gonna race speed. But we're not here for that. We're here for Fairy Tale 100 Quest.
Looks like you lost another one.
Chapter 218, A Mother's Power. We got a very interesting cover page. Looks like a fairy tale fighting game. I kid you not though, I would play the fuck out of this. And I've been waiting for this type of shit. I'm sick of the fucking fairy tale game that we do have. The fucking little RPG game. I fucking hate that game. I never played it, but I don't like RPGs. I know I play Pokemon, but still, bro, it's annoying. Alright, let's go. Who's this? What's his name? We have not seen this nigga in a fat minute, bro. I don't even remember his name. The sky is stained crimson. The land is being dragonified. And there are hordes of dragons. Is this it for this continent? What's this? All up fairy tale? How'd they all get here though? What's... Oh, it's probably him. You okay, mister? Is dangerous here? Who are... Oh yeah, they all got... Oh, she did everybody. Yo, we're gonna see all the other guilds with their dragon Slayer marks. That'd be cool. Anna's out here. Fairy tale. We heard this continent was in bad shape. It sure is. Oh, mess. Bro, mess is so cheap, bro. I think it's crazy. The dragons from the Grand Magic Games? No, they're even more ferocious now. I can't carry you anymore. Good work, Master. Everyone eliminate the dragons. Don't push yourself, Master. What was that, Sonny? Oh, Makarov still that. He got that dog in him, bro. I still got plenty of fighting me. Find Natsu and his crew. We'll back him up. 100 years quest is out of control. Hello, respected elder. You're no spring chicken yourself. I assume you're the master of the guild. Could I make a formal request? For all of Fairy Tale to complete the 100-year quest. We're here to help our friends, not for a job. That's true, chat. You do shit for your friends. It don't matter what it's for. It's hard to move like this. I suppose I'll take on your form. Oh, human form. Honestly, I feel like when they do those big ass kaiju forms in anime and manga and shit, it's just like you're too slow. And even when they are like fast in their huge ass form, they're still slow. But let's see. Boom. Oh, see what I'm saying? You get some momentum on Urza and she cooked, bro. You see what I'm saying, bro? Look, face splatters shattered into the ground. You're cooked. I bet Jalal's gonna come up though. I only said that because I saw the cover page. She just shot dragons at her back. I know she's Mother Glare, but that's kind of disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. It's not even real dragons, it's just energy, but still, she could have done that with normal magic. Don't underestimate me. Don't underestimate the Dragon Slayer power Wendy gave me. Da 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 da. Slice the niggas up.
Looks like you lost another one.
Direct dragon slaying roar, bruh. I'm the Earth Mother Dragon, Mother Glare. You think a mere human could defeat a dragon? That reminds me of her. Just once would you lend me your power? The Dragon Slayer magic you created? Let your daughter... Oh, Jesus. Use it just this once. Okay. Okay, guys. I know I'm like the fairy tale guy, but I'm getting annoyed at these forms, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I'm looking sick of these forms, right? Okay, listen to me, right? Listen. This might turn into a mini rant, but it's only 5 minutes long. Y'all can sit here if y'all are real fairy tale fans, bro. Listen to me. I like forms in manga. I love forms. But they have to make sense. That's the main thing for me, right? And it could be anything as long as it makes sense, right? For example, I think the best example ever, Super Saiyan, right? It was a thing stated to be an ancient legend that niggas haven't used in years. And that's because they're not kind-hearted race. And that's why they haven't been able to unlock that thing. And obviously Goku comes up and he's a pure-hearted Saiyan and he transforms into it after seeing his best friend die, right? And then everyone else starts to learn because they're also pure-hearted, and even Vegeta gets it because he's starting to loosen up and get used to Earth life and how normal and happy it is there, right? And then Super Saiyan 2, it was a thing to surpass the Super Saiyan wall, and then the grades were there too to show this level of power. And yes, they had a Super Saiyan grade, I think it's 3 or 4, the one that makes you bulky, but that makes you slower. It's not good. You need to understand how to contain and spread your power out correctly, right? And we can even go further than that to even like God, right? God makes sense to me, right? Even though people don't like it or whatever, right? It's a God's essence in a Super Saiyan. That's all it is. And then it stacks Super Saiyan on top of that, right? Super Saiyan Blue. Even something simple like Ultra Instinct, right? Crazy transformation, right? Even Naruto's forms with the Nine Tails, with Sage Mode. These are forms that make sense and have actual meaning towards it. Fairy Tail so far has been having forms that don't make sense, right? And it hasn't always been that way. I've seen it real lately. I've let it loosely slide a little bit, but I have been saying this is bullshit, right? At the start, there was only really Dragon Force. And then if there was a power-up, it was because someone else consumed someone else's magic. And even then, it was mostly Natsu doing that, and he would mostly just go into Dragon Force. Right, when he ate Ethereon, or he took Jalal's magic, right? And then we got to Tenro, where Natsu ate Loxus's lightning, and he became a lightning flame dragon, right? I think that form should have stayed right then and there. It should not have came back. It shouldn't be a form he's just able to tap into every time, you know? I think that's just weird and not right. Like he like, how come he doesn't have Jalal's star magic? He took Jalal's flame. Like, how come he doesn't have Ethereon magic? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't correlate. And you know what? I was like, back then I was a kid. You know, I'm like, this shit cool as fuck. I don't give a shit. Same thing with Gajio. Gajio never went Dragon Force, guys. Gajio's never went Dragon Force. He's only used Rogue's shadows. And again, that should have been a one-time thing, right? It's weird, bro. It's weird. And then like after that, there wasn't really any weird transformations because they didn't need them because they were just strong naturally. But now these guys are starting to get weirdo forms, right? Natsu's form makes sense, right? Because he's eating the flames of all these strong level mages, fire mages and shit. He just ate through Igneous Sun, so he's stronger. It's making sense, right? The END form made sense because he's literally a demon, right? But the Wendy Busarion form was fine for me, right? Because Irene her spirit was in Wendy, so it made sense. And it made sense how I got there because she took over her body. So it would make sense that her spirit would be with Wendy, you know? And Urza and Irene, yes, they're mother and daughter, but they don't have a connection like that. They don't. I guess towards the end, Irene kind of realized that, oh, you're my daughter, I love you still, and that's why I couldn't kill you all those years ago. But outside of that, to me, Urza really didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Fairy tale my family is what she said. I don't give a fuck, right? I let that slide, right? The Lucy transformations make sense. You know, instead of just summoning the spirit raw, she infuses some of that magic that she uses to summon the spirit into herself, and that's how she gets the star dress. It makes sense, right? But the Juvia form with Aquarius, Juvia and Aquarius maybe had like 4 conversations maybe, and it's all been about Gray or how you got it rough with your boyfriend, or he doesn't notice you or whatever. You're just like Lucy or whatever. Or, you know what I'm saying? There's no real connection between her and Juvia besides they both use water magic. How the fuck is Juvia just transforming into Aquarius? And what pissed me off more about that is Juvia did not need to do that. It doesn't give her any real extra power or a different trait to her water or some shit. It doesn't. The Wendy with what's it called? The Earth Dragon, I forget. I think Alderon. It made sense. You know, it's the same thing as Sting and Rogue. Sting and Rogue had the transformation too, where how come we haven't seen Sting do that shit again? Look, it made sense. Alderon and Wendy, how she's able to connect with the whole world. That's what it was needed, and it makes sense because we've seen it in the past with like Natsu and Roxas, Gaijin and Sting, or Gaijin and Rogue. Right? It made sense there. But this, and even with the new shit, with the Lucy / Macrophobia and Selene forms, why? Obviously, it's cool, right? It's cool, whatever. I can understand a little bit of the Water Dragon God because she has his key, but why the fuck is Selene also in there? And then this, what is this doing? Now listen to me, guys. Urza's cool. She's amazing, right? But there's some times where I'm just like this right here makes no sense to me. Irene is an enchanter, not a swordswoman. Not at all. Obviously, Irene's powerful as fuck. She could be a swordswoman, but how the fuck is this a thing? You know what I mean? This better be like, oh, I got this armor in inspiration of her, because I think this is a fairy tale emblem right here on her. Whatever you want to call this. But guys, I'm sorry, but it's really getting to the point where I'm just like, these guys are just whipping out forms out their ass. You know, and I really saw it with Juvia, and now I'm seeing it here. I'm just like, this is just, look, no hate, right? I love fairy tale. It's been there since I was a kid, and I defend it like no other. I do think the hate that it does get isn't the hate that it should be getting, right? People cry about fan service and power of friendship when they should be crying about, oh, the magic system isn't really there, and oh, the arcs are really short when you actually watch through it, right? But it guys, I don't know. Maybe I'm just yapping. Maybe y'all love this shit. Maybe I love the boob. Y'all love the boobas. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but chat, I'm low-key tired. my voice is going away because I've been ranting for this like barely 8 minutes. But let me know what y'all think about this form in the comment section below. I'm just starting to get annoyed with these new forms. I'm not saying Urza should be one-shotting Mother Glare because she got some Dragon Slayer magic infused in her, but I'm just saying there's other ways to, like, Urza's so easy to write fights, bro. Have her winning and then get caught off guard or some shit, start to lose, right? And then just whip out some new armor. It's so easy. It can be any type of armor. They've done this before. It's so easy to write Urza, bro. It's so easy. And then even if it's not new armor, right? I literally said earlier, I'm like, oh, I think Joel's gonna pull up, right? Joel could pull up. Where is Joel? I haven't seen Joel in a fat minute. Where is he at? That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know, guys. Or Kagura, or Minerva, or like anyone else could pull up and help her. It doesn't have to be a 1v1 fight, right? It's a dragon. These are literally end game level fights. They're dragons. Even when the Dragon Slayers fought the dragons at the end of the Grand Magic Games, they were struggling. They were not going to win those fights. The only one that I think was remotely going to win their fight was Cobra, and that's only because he poisoned him. Everyone else was getting cooked. Okay, I yapped for a while. I'm done. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Other than that, I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all have a nice day.